Good evening, family, friends, and graduates. My name is Stephanie Villa, and I am the ASB president. And for the fall, I will be attending Cal State University San Bernardino. Please stand for the. Thank you. Please stand for the presentation of colors from the Moreno Valley High School Air Force Junior ROTC cadets, instructed by Major Birch and Master Sergeant Medina.
Guys! Oh! Freeze it! Guys!
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing and welcome our Moreno Valley High School chamber singers as they proudly sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Please remain standing until the colors have left the field.
Terry! Guys! Colors, ready, cut! Right, face, forward, march!
Family and friends, please enjoy our chamber singers as they sing our Moreno Valley High School alma mater.
All hail the Vikings glorious, the steadfast and the brave. Oh, blue and gold victorious, your flag shall ever wave. Oh, alma mater, fame of old, before we say goodbye, we'll praise your name in song, Moreno Valley.
Thank you, Chamber Singers. That was beautiful. And now it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you our principal. Please welcome Mr. Quintero.
Thank you. Let's give the band and the choir singers another big round of applause. Thank you so much. Buenas tardes, families, amigos, and the community of Moreno Valley High School. I would like to welcome a todos to our 2025 high school graduation ceremony. This evening es especial to many of us for many different razones. Please take a moment right now to look around and just take it all in. I have been lucky to be part of the Moreno Valley Unified School District since 1988 and proud to work here since 2000. So I have many different razones to be grateful today. One of them being is having the privilege to introduce our honored guests for your graduation. Representing the Moreno Valley Unified School District, please welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Alejandro Rubalcaba. The Executive Cabinet, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Esperanza Arce. Chief Business Official, Ms. Susana Lopez. And Chief Human Resource Officer, Dr. Robert Verdi. Please also help me welcome, representing the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board President, Ms. Sammy Luna. Board Vice President, Ms. Brandy Clark. Board Clerk, Ms. Joanna Leyva. Board Member, Mr. Cleveland Johnson. Board Member, Mr. Rhodes Williams. Student Board Member, Asaya Edwards. Student Board Member, Angeli Falcon. Also, before I forget, I would also like to thank and acknowledge all the certificated and classified staff and parent volunteers that made tonight possible. Thank you so much. To get the celebration started, please give a warm welcome to Ms. Sammy Luna, School Board President.
Thank you. Good evening. On behalf of the Moreno Valley Unified School District Board of Education, it is our distinct pleasure to welcome the class of 2025. Tonight represents a culmination of years of hard work and dedication, not only from our students, but also from everyone who helped along the way. The teachers, principals, counselors, front office staff, health office staff, instructional aides, security staff, nutrition staff, and support staff. Every single person played a crucial role in tonight's success. Students, you've navigated challenges, celebrated victories, and have grown into remarkable young adults. We are honored to have been a small part of your educational and personal journey. Tonight, we have 456 graduates walking across the stage. Students, please stand to be recognized. You may be seated. From this moment forward, you will be proud alumni of Moreno Valley High School and Moreno Valley Unified School District. Everywhere you go, You will represent where you came from. So show them how far you've come. Let them see your true strength and what you are capable of. Each of you will follow your own path now. You won't be called into the counseling office to discuss which courses you want to take or asked about your future plans, because you are the future. People will look up to you, your siblings, your community. They will follow in your footsteps. Your generation will shape the world we all live in. The power is within you. Whether your journey takes you to higher education, into the professional world, or into service, keep building upon the skills that you have developed here. Not just the academic skills, but the essential ones you gained about perseverance, critical thinking, collaboration, communication, adaptability, and creativity. These are the skills and tools that you will use in your everyday lives. As we move forward in tonight's ceremony, I want you to truly take this moment in, like Mr. Quintero said. Remember and reflect on your time here from the first day of school to your last. What did you learn? How will you impact your community and your world? We are incredibly proud of each and every one of you, and we thank our family, our friends, and the staff who supported our graduates every step of the way. Today was possible because of all of you. Graduates, this is your moment. Go out there and positively impact the world. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Luna, for your words of wisdom and encouragement. We appreciate you. Graduates, families, and friends, please now help me welcome Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Rubalcaba, to the podium.
Good evening, graduates, families, staff, and distinguished guests. Today, we gather to celebrate a milestone, the end of one chapter, one book, the first part of a movie series, but that's just it. You're closing one chapter, ending one movie, but you know that at the end, there's another one that's beginning. So as you step into the world, beyond the fences and the classrooms and the comfort of your friends and your teachers and your families, for those of you who are going away, we know that you're going to do very well. We know that we've prepared you. So I want to spend some time on part of what President Luna talked about in terms of our graduate profile and the skills you're going to need as you become an adult and as you become a family member and a partner and a contributing member to our community. Continue to be adaptable. The world is constantly changing and evolving. 2 years ago, we did not have AI. Now, it's part of everything we do. What new item, initiative, or concept is going to appear to us in the next year, or 2 years from now, or 5 years from now? We don't know. So in order to be prepared, you need to continue to learn and unlearn and relearn and unlearn and relearn. Continue to seek opportunities for collaboration. As mentioned before, you are not here on your own. Who you are is part of your community, your family, your classmates, this amazing school, this amazing staff, and this amazing community. Continue to collaborate, not only to build yourself up, to build others up as well. In terms of communication, this is an area that I think we're failing in as a society. We've gotten to a point where there's always two sides and never a middle. How do we get past that point? How do we work towards a middle ground, towards a win-win, towards a solution? I suggest that we speak with intention, we ask for clarity, we ask good questions, we listen, and we always speak from the heart. Continue to be critical thinkers. Don't accept easy answers. Unfortunately, we're falling into a trap where the answers on our devices or on a computer or on TikTok are suited to what you may want to hear, but not what you need to hear. Challenge assumptions. Be open to being wrong. It's going to happen often. Be courageous. Think deeply and continue to trust your gut. Be creative. Nothing worth doing does not have a creative component in it. You may be rewarded by financial gain, but the best reward is what comes from inside, that intrinsic reward, that part that fills your cup. That part is creativity. And as you've already shown, in the 13 plus years that you've been with us, you've persevered. Continue to do that. Remember, the real test is ahead, and you are going to be tested. I also want to speak on the two initiatives that we engaged in this year. Being future ready. We don't know what that's going to look like. We don't know what that is. So instead of just preparing for a specific thing, prepare for change, prepare for challenge, prepare for possibility, plan for the unforeseen. Your future will not look like ours and like your children's and like their children's. Your future is yours. You're going to have to help build it and make it true so that it fits within your family and what you want to do. And last, I want to speak on belonging. This is a huge part of who I am and what I do. We hope that in the 13 years that you've been with us, you felt like you belonged in every classroom, with every adult, with your classmates, with everyone that interacted, with your families and with your community. We hope that when you walked in, you felt like you were part of us, because that's important to us, because we care. We care about you, we care about our community, and we care about the future. Pay that back, pay it forward. Be a champion for others. Make others feel like they belong with you. That's not always easy, especially when you disagree. But as we sit here today celebrating your moment, there are people who don't feel like they belong. What are we going to do to support them? How are we going to make them part of our community and part of our society? Please trust that quiet voice inside of you that's telling you what to do, and do it, because it's the right thing to do. So before I leave you, I'm going to ask you to engage in activity with me. I've done this at every high school, and I'm waiting to see which is going to be the loudest high school, and I hope it's going to be you. So if we can have all of our students and adults, please stand up, including those in the stands, please. Please, those in the stands. You're going to repeat after me, but you're going to do it very loudly. Trustee Johnson is the barometer of noise. So we're going to try this one time. Are we ready? No. Are we ready? No. Are we ready? Okay, so you're going to repeat after me. I am Moreno Valley. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you. You can be seated. Thank you, Dr. Rubalcaba. We appreciate the leadership and support for all students, staff, and community. As everyone knows, it takes a village to raise a productive citizen of society. So I would like to give a shout out to all the educational institutions that have helped our Viking graduates achieve this monumentous milestone. Vikings and community, if you attended one of these educational institutions, please stand and give a round of applause. Creekside Elementary, Edgemont Elementary, Ramona Elementary, Sunnymead Elementary, Sunny Meadows Elementary, Towngate Elementary, Badger Springs Middle, and Sunnymead Middle Schools. You could be seated. In addition, I now would like to recognize those students who have signed up for the military and will be serving our country, along with former and current members of our armed forces. Please stand. We salute you. Thank you. Will the middle college students please stand to be recognized? A round of applause for this set of hard-working students. Thank you. Hello again. And again, I am very honored to be speaking before you tonight as your principal of Moreno Valley High School. Let me first start by asking that we take a moment of silence for Emi Lara Pellicer, a Viking student we lost earlier this year. Thank you. I first became part of the Viking family in 2013. That year was my first year as an administrator. I use the term family because the 5 years I spent here back then, I added to my family tree. Moreno Valley High at the time opened my world to administration. And like our current board member, Mr. Williams, told me back then, I now had a bigger classroom of responsibilities. Being responsible for over 2,000 students instead of 165. Being responsible for what happens in all classrooms instead of just my own. And being responsible for lunchtime supervision instead of my own lunchtime feast. As you can see, I still have my own lunchtime feast. 12 years later, now as the principal, Moreno Valley High School has opened my heart to how wonderful a Viking family is. You see, I have received a few gifts throughout the year from my Viking family. This sleigh that I am wearing was given to me by Tonga after one of our football games to represent family and unity. This watch I am wearing, given to me by Mr. Torres to officially include me as a member of the Men in Chamber Singers, even though I can't sing a lick. The class rank of 224 that I am wearing when I graduated in 1996, and the same one my Viking family student, Aiden Buckheister, is wearing. Stand up, Aiden. Let's give Aiden a round of applause. But the best gift I have received this year is the memory that I am wearing of this moment. I will forever remember my first graduation as the principal of Moreno Valley High School. This moment could not have been possible without you, the 456 students of the class of 2025. For that, I am forever grateful. Thank you, Viking family of 2025. So Vikings of the sea, be so rooted in your purpose that no storm can shake you. Because like Albert Einstein once said, great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Valhalla!
Hello, everyone. My name is John Pepe. I'm one of the counselors here at Moreno Valley High School, and it is my honor to introduce the top 10 seniors of the class of 2025. Top 10 seniors, please receive your flowers from Mr. Benitez, present to your family, and thank them for their love and support over your educational years. Marvelous Obanaya. Marvelous has a GPA of a 4.56. She will be attending University of California, Los Angeles in the fall. Her intended major is neuroscience. and she's accompanied by her mother, Joy Obanaya, and her father, John Obanaya. Julia Del Rosario, also with a GPA of a 4.56. She will be attending University of California, Los Angeles in the fall. Her intended major is chemistry. She's accompanied by her mother, Perlita Del Rosario, and father, Rudy Del Rosario. Alessandra Josan, with a GPA of 4.58. She'll be attending the University of California, Riverside. Her major will also be chemistry, and she's accompanied by her mother, Sharin Josan, and father, John Josan. Samira Granados, with a GPA of a 4.60. She will be attending the University of California, San Diego. Her major, biochemistry. She's accompanied by her mother, Teresa Granados, and Luis Granados, her father. Brianna Gonzalez, also with a 4.60 GPA. She will be attending Riverside City College, and her intended major is mathematics. She's accompanied by her mother, Jessica Rodriguez, and her father, Manuel Gonzalez. Alexis Aguiar, with a GPA of a 4.65. She'll be attending the University of California, Irvine in the fall. Major, history. She's accompanied by her mother, Maria Aguiar, and her father, Adan Aguiar. Sanaya Valmonte, with a GPA of a 4.66. She will be attending the University of California, Santa Cruz. Her major, game design. She's accompanied by her mother, Andrea Doggin, and her godfather, Henry McKinley. Araceli Viramontes, with a GPA of a 4.67. She will be attending California State University, San Bernardino. Her major, liberal studies. She's accompanied by her mother, Manuela Viramontes, and her father, Alvaro Viramontes. Our number 2 student, Salutatorian, Colleen Del Rosario, with a GPA of a 4.68. She will be attending University of California, Los Angeles in the fall. Her major, biology. She's accompanied by her mother, Ann Del Rosario, and her father, Rodrigo Del Rosario. And our number 1 student, our valedictorian, Marcos Moran, with a GPA of a 4.82. He will be attending Yale University in the fall. His major, molecular biology. He's accompanied by his mother, Irma Montenegro, and his sister, Marciela Castillo. Not only are our top 10 seniors amazing, so is the rest of our class of 2025. Now I'd like to welcome back to the podium Stephanie Villa, our ASB president.
Hello again, graduates, family, and friends. Again, my name is Stephanie Villa, and I am the ASB president of the Moreno Valley High School graduating class of 2025. It is my privilege to now introduce to you our salutatorian, Colleen De Rosario. Please give her a round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. If you haven't already noticed, there's a rock in the middle of our campus. When I first got here, it was yellow. Then it turned white, pink, and even represented a flag for a bit. There's no plaque, no explanation, just a rock, sitting in the middle of the quad, like it's always been there. And still, no one seems to know where it came from, or why. Some say it was a senior prank, others say it's been around before anyone can remember. We heard the stories, we made up new ones, but in the end, we didn't ask because we needed an answer. We asked because it was ours. That rock, strange as it sounds, became part of our identity. Not because of what it meant, but because it kept showing up, like we did. Day after day, quietly witnessing everything. The mornings we were tired, the weeks we were overwhelmed, the afternoons when something just felt off. It stayed. It absorbed our presence, our paint, our handprints, and somehow it became something worth remembering. So much of high school has felt like that. Uncertain, unsolvable, and yet deeply personal. We didn't always know what we were doing or why things were the way that we were, but we kept showing up. And over time, without even realizing it, we made something real. We made meaning. We learned things that no exam has ever asked us. We learned how to be in the same place with people who are different from us. We learned how to celebrate each other, how to forgive each other, and sometimes, how to walk away from what no longer fits. We learned to be honest, even when it wasn't easy. We learned how to move forward, even when we weren't sure where we were going next. To our families, thank you for your quiet, constant presence, for every late pickup, every early morning, every small moment of care that helped us keep going, even when we didn't say it out loud. To our teachers and staff, thank you for the hours no one sees, the patience, the structure, the encouragement that meant more than we have let on. To our friends, the ones who laughed with us, sat next to us when we needed it, and saw us fully and stayed anyways. Thank you for being our first real glimpse of what a community can look like. We are not just graduates. We are stories in motion. Not neat, not finished, but unraveling. And like any good story, this one is only a beginning of a new chapter. We may not remember every quiz we took or every hallway we walked through, but we remember the feeling of becoming someone, the quiet growth, the shared questions, the parts of ourselves we left behind, and the parts we're just beginning to find. I hope we carry that forward. Not just the ambition or achievement, but the ability to see each other clearly and to let ourselves be seen. I hope we hold space for uncertainty, for curiosity, for each other. We may never know why that rock was there, but that doesn't matter, because what stayed, what really stayed, was us, our stories, our handprints, our time. That rock didn't define us. We defined the rock. And now we leave this place, still unfinished, still becoming, but deeply ours. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Colleen. We are so proud of you and cannot wait to hear about all your accomplishments and accolades as you navigate through life. Congratulations. And now, will the Viking class of 2025 please rise? At this time, I would like to invite our superintendent, Dr. Alejandro Rubalcaba, to come back to the podium. As the proud principal of Moreno Valley High School, I hereby certify that the members of the senior class about to be presented have met all of the Moreno Valley Unified School District's Board of Education requirements for graduation. It is therefore my honor to present the distinguished class of 2025 to Dr. Alejandro Rubalcaba, Superintendent for Moreno Valley Unified School District.
Thank you, Mr. Quintero. I, Dr. Alejandro Rubalcaba, Superintendent of this amazing school district, accept the graduating class of Moreno Valley High School.
Graduates, please be seated. Moreno Valley High School counselors, teachers, and administrators, please take your positions for the announcements of our graduates.
Marcos Morán, Colleen del Rosario, Araceli Viramontes, Sanaya del Monte, Alexis Aguiar, Brianna González, Samira Granados, Alessandra Marie Johnson, Julia Rose Casupanan del Rosario, Marvelous Obonaya, Masuda Ahmad, Gabriela Delgado, Emily Diana Alarcón, Simone Kirby, Mary Grace Angeline Capati, and Stephanie Mendoza Argueta, Anayari Shantabang, Thomas Sean Marcus Towers, Ana Cruz Gomez, Nayeli Garcia Cermeño, Daniel Acevedo, Christian Murillo, Francisco Acevedo, Tommy Burrows, Alicia Jasmine Acosta Rojas, Kenny Hernandez, Gabriel Acosta Lucas, Isaac Silguero, Nancy Acosta Lucas, Juliana Miller, Tevita Joleva Afunia, Isabella Huerta, Adam Aguilar, Amy Macias, Arlene Aguilar, Giselle Mudeña, Kimberly Aguilar, Caitlin Monalo, Emmanuel Aguillón, Keilani Manalo, Leonardo Aguirre, Savannah Marín, Sofía Aguirre, Alex Martínez, Jacqueline Noemi Ortiz, Ángel Martínez, Jesús Aluzar, Genesis Martínez, Judith Alba, Karen Martínez, Diana Alcaraz, Ken Martínez, Rafael Aldana Casillas, Linda Celina Martínez, Jacqueline Alemán García, Marissa Martínez, Eduardo Alférez Jr., Samuel Martínez González.
Judy Algendoa.
Juanita Mateo González.
Robbie Alonso.
Cheyenne Janae Mayhew.
Jacob Alzaga.
Nicara Denise Mayhew.
Luis Fernando Amezcua.
Destiny McDaniel.
Shay Amigon.
John Medina.
Giselle Andreina Andrade.
Benjamín Mejía Núñez.
Brianna Anaya.
Montserrat Alize Mena.
Josué Emanuel Andrade.
Jessica Menchaca.
Nayeli Andrade.
Genaro Mendoza.
Omar Arellano Ramírez.
Karina Mesa.
Valerie Arevalo.
Jennifer Miguel.
Calvin Arevalo.
Lieja Mills.
Ángeles Arita.
Adriana Miranda.
Brandon Kai Aspueta.
Jesse Enrique Molina Bueno.
Billy Atkins.
Rosa Montoya Noriega.
Valeria Ábalos.
Jody Morales.
Elvis Avelino.
Jamie Morales.
Gavin Avery.
Joshua Morales.
Ivan Ayala.
Nelson Moreno.
Calvin Ayon.
Christopher Moreno Cortez.
Julissa Azad.
Noah Mohammad.
David Barajas.
Alexis Ortiz Muñoz.
Devin Barajas.
América Muñoz.
Naracali Bautista Fajardo.
Mía Guadalupe Muñoz.
Emily Becker.
Ruth Nájera.
Miguel Beltrán.
Alexandria Naranjo.
Nadine Beltrán.
Jennifer Nava Munguía.
Victor Benítez.
Emiliano Navarrete.
Dewad Neil Blackburn.
Isaac Navarro.
Alexia Bravo Esteban.
Missouri Negrete. Kathy Nguyen.
Yaretsi Brito López.
Sehira Nisha.
Aiden Buckheister.
Adrián Nolasco.
Keyshawn MJ Burnett.
Aliyah Rashay Norman.
Ezequiel Caballero.
Dasha Ocampo.
Jeremy Ryan Cabazal.
Carlos Ochoa.
Bianca Cabrera.
Emiliano Ochoa.
Cristina Marcela Canchola Rodríguez.
Ángela Ochoa Ortiz.
Jorge Cárdenas.
Kevin Olmos.
Yadira Cárdenas.
Karina Angeline Orellana.
Andrés Carlos.
Ana Rosa Orozco Gómez.
Leilín Carranza.
Cristian Ortega.
Saúl Carranza.
Yaneli Ortega Flores.
Amar Carruthers.
Oscar Ortega Salazar.
Elton Carrillo Valencia.
Jocelyn Ortega.
Emanuel Casillas Ponce.
Julian David Ortiz.
Janie Castaneda.
Bendy Obando.
Sabrina Castillo.
Emily Pacheco.
Ashley Castillo Macías.
Ricardo Pacheco.
Camila Alexandra Ceja.
Ari Dulce Palomera.
Emily Ceja.
Gustavo Junior Paredes Brito.
Daniela Cervantes.
Serena Harson.
Emir Sánchez.
Brianna Partida Salazar.
Jared Chavez.
Darlene Kimberly Payan Diego.
Luis Chávez Panuco.
Tiffany Heel.
Leila Amaya Chavez.
Michaela Penn.
Tania Esmeralda Chavez.
Aristides Pérez.
Evelyn Cisneros.
Christopher Anthony Pérez.
Stephanie Cisneros.
Denise Irene Pérez.
Brandy Closure.
Diego Pérez.
Asís Contreras.
Joshua Pérez.
Jaden Lamont Collins.
Denise Pérez Padilla.
Daniela Contreras.
Anthony Pintor Zamacona.
Alan Cordero.
Samantha Plata.
Pedro Corona.
Nefertiti Porter.
Samuel Cortez.
Damari Hortis.
Azul Celeste Cortez.
Jayla Latia Posey.
Noemi Cruz Rodríguez.
Ivan Pulido.
Andrea de Jesús.
Carla Quesada Mesa.
Juan Pablo Delgado.
José Quintero.
Tiara Dennis.
Bethany Ramírez.
Jocelyn Díaz.
Shirley Ramírez.
Rosalía Diego.
Anthony Ramos.
Asaya Rianne Eason Edwards.
Jimena Ramos Calvillo.
Adán Durán.
Adriana Cristina Rangel.
Yolanda Durán.
Vincent Rangel.
Joaquín Elías Serrano.
Angel César Raya.
Álvaro Elizararas Acosta.
Herbert Reed III.
Eric Raymond Escalante.
Dylan Rios.
Giselle Escalera.
Andrea Rivera Blas.
Jahaira Esquivel.
Myra Renee Palayo Anujia Rivers.
Esteban Cruz.
Anthony Robertson.
Sanaya Estes.
Juriel Areli Robles Martínez.
Stephanie Estrella.
Michelle Kimberly Rodas.
Kashmir Izonu.
Daniel Rodríguez.
Tonga Faleofa.
Isaac Leonardo Rodríguez.
Yasmin Fossi.
Jesse Alexander Rodríguez.
Danielle Felix.
Joana Rodríguez.
Juan Esteban Ferrer.
Jonathan Rodríguez.
Olivia Fleming.
Yesenia Rodríguez.
Ariel Flores.
Evelyn Rodríguez Arellano.
Jocelyn Flores Trujillo.
Aide Romero Díaz.
Laisha Purnell.
Maxine Romero.
Andy Fidel Francisco Galicia.
Aaron Rolette.
Abner Francisco.
Armando Ruano.
Carol Franco Alba.
Johnny Angel Ruelas Jr.
Jocelyn Franco Castro.
Justine Ruiz.
Celeste Gaitán Soto.
Giovanni Ruiz Castañeda.
Ernesto Gallardo.
Jocelyn Alexa Ruiz.
Paola Gallardo.
Isabela Salas.
Brandon Gallardo Ramírez.
Daniel Salazar.
Fernando García.
Alexia Sánchez.
Gabriel Anthony García.
Fernando Sánchez.
Gabriel Luis García.
DJ Sandoval.
Giovanni García.
Iris Sandoval.
Matthew García.
Alexander Sandoval Vera.
Lindsay García Sepúlveda.
Christopher Sandoval.
Devin Gatheray.
Sade Sarah.
Mackenzie Gilman.
Said Khan.
Angelina Mariah Juarez.
Azariah Serna.
Dylan Gomez del Villar.
Andrea Serrano Yepes.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Anthony Cerrato.
Angel Gonzalez.
Soraya Pasopo Settle.
Evelyn Gonzalez.
John Raj Valencia Sexton.
Nicholas Gonzalez Janet.
Kayla Silva.
Emily Michelle Gonzalez.
Omar Silva.
Joshua Gonzalez.
Kylie Irene Smith Diaz.
Justin Gonzalez.
Jordan Micaela Snell.
Melanie Gonzalez.
Esli Solana Olivares.
Emily Yuridia Gonzalez.
Isaac Soyano.
Merisu Gonzalez Montenegro.
Christian Soriano.
Marcos González Mejía.
Guadalupe Soriano.
Jorge Granados.
Hayden Sock.
Marlene Guerrero Padilla.
Juan David Suárez.
Sergio Guevara Ortega.
Eliel Tejeda.
Alexis Marie Gutierrez.
Alexa Telles.
Nadia Guzman.
Abet Tabetha.
Tamia Hardwick.
Naya Thomas.
Cecilia Hausia.
Jamal Thompson.
David Hernandez.
Fanati Joanna Tofaono.
Gilberto Hernández Jr.
Guillermo Jesús Torres.
Luis Hernández.
Jacqueline Irene Torres.
Melanie Hernandez.
Rihanna Torres Contreras.
Melanie Andrea Hernandez.
Eudoro Torres.
Nico Monique Maria Hernandez.
Jaylene Alexandra Torres Bravo.
Zulema Hernández.
Edgar Torres Landaverde.
Fátima Hernández.
Sebastián Torres Maya.
Bridget Hernández Salvador.
Zaida Torres.
Sharon Hernández Gómez.
Mariana Turcios.
Ava Hitchler.
Roslyn Turnipseed.
Karis Houston.
Eric Jr. Ulloa.
Sameli Monet Huerta.
Sinetti Matawana Unga.
Osman Eli García.
Malele Baiolo. Kimberly Valdez Garcia.
Amina Hussein.
Ivy Valdez Hurtado.
Jasmine Juliet Ibarra.
Abril Valenzuela.
Anaya Jackson.
Jaden Ángel Valerio Correa.
Miguel Ángel Jaime.
Alexander Valtierra.
Crystal Jaime.
Christopher Valtierra.
Mayra Jimenez Napoles.
Ashley Orozco.
Obsession Johnson.
César Vázquez Guzmán.
Skylen Yvonne Johnson.
Katie Vázquez Ocampo.
Aileen Juárez Fernández.
Leo Bong.
Jamie Juárez Fernández.
Jared Vázquez.
Sean Michael Juárez.
Richard Vega.
Sofía Killian.
Manuel Vega.
Jonathan Labra.
Carlos Velasco.
Joana Solario Lara.
Aarón Vera.
Lía Lara.
Anthony Verduzco.
Alasia Jones.
Saraí Vergara Espíritu.
Antonio Guevara.
Giselle Vidriesca.
Catherine Michelle Lazo Garcia.
Eric Vigil.
Jairo Jesus León.
Stephanie Villa Alonso.
Noel Lepe Alvarez.
Zuleima Natalie Villa.
Nolan Lewis.
Angelina Villegas.
Mia Nicole.
Ashley Villegas.
José Linares Zambrano.
Brittany Villegas Gómez.
José Loaiza.
Josué Vives.
Cash Logan.
Marcus Ward.
Javon Emmanuel Logan.
Keelan Williams Jr.
Aaron Ezekiel Lopez.
Fabián Yáñez.
Brian Lopez.
Daisy Zamora.
Daphne Natalie Lopez. Samantha Montserrat Lopez. Samantha Lopez. Sulaimi Lopez.
Let's give the class of 2025 another big round of applause. Class of 2025, please stand. Dr. Ruacalva, please join me at the podium.
No.
Moreno Valley High School Distinguished Class of 2025, on behalf of our Moreno Valley Unified School District and our Board of Education, I, Dr. Alejandro Rubalcaba, congratulate you in recognition of your accomplishments and achievements with all rights and privileges they represent. By the power vested in me, by our Board of Education, and the State of California, I declare this class of 2025 graduated.
Staff, please proceed to form the gauntlet for the recessional. Graduates, place your right hand on the tassel of your mortarboard. Move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying your status as a commencement senior of the Moreno Valley High School. Family and friends, please welcome your fellow citizens, the commencing class of 2025. Graduates, please stay in your roles until the board and cabinet leads you out. Thank you to the family and friends and community. Have a fantastic evening.